MG Magnette Drophead Coupe by Allingham 1934. It is not surprising that with the maker's knowledge of racing, it should be capable of giving as high a speed as 80 miles per hour. What comes as a revelation is the ease with which on Brooklands that speed is reached and held. The rev needle hovering between the 5,000 and 5,500 marks, the whole mechanism feeling as one, and with no sense of adventure attached to such speeds. The autocar on the N-type Magnette. Small capacity 6-cylinder cars were much in vogue in the early 1930s, and MG had duly climbed aboard the bandwagon in 1931 with launch of the Magnette F. Maximum output of the Magnette's 1,271cc Wolseley Hornet-Bast overhead camshaft engine was later raised from a modest 37 bhp to a much healthier 47 horsepower. An extensively revised and improved version of this KD engine, tuned to produce 56 bhp, was carried over to the Magnette of 1934. The chassis too had come in for revision, being lighter than hitherto, while the body was now supported by rubber-mounted outriggers, an arrangement that gave a more comfortable ride. Coachwork available on the chassis included the airline fixed-head Coupe and Allingham 2, four-seater Drophead Coupe, both of which were the work of freelance designer H.W. Allingham, the former being built by Carbodies and the latter by Whittingham and Mitchell. Together with Messrs. Chalmer and Hoyer, Allingham had set up the coach building company Chalmer and Hoyer Limited in 1921, the firm's name changing to Hoyle in 1926. When Hoyle went into receivership in 1931, Allingham struck out on his own. Allingham's designs were officially sanctioned by MG and featured in its advertising in the motoring press. The Drophead featured retractable dicky seating concealed beneath the flush-fitting lid, which when erected served as the back for the two occasional seats. It is estimated that 11 Allingham Dropheads were made, of which only 4 are known to exist. CPE 962 enjoyed long-term ownership in the UK until the 1990s, when it found a new home in Germany. Its new owner had the Magnette restored, adding his initials -GN- to the octagonal plate at the rear of the car marked AC/MG, Allingham Co/MG. Carried out by KH Deutsch, the restoration included refurbishing the chassis and all other parts, while 2 years ago the engine was rebuilt, receiving a new cylinder block, Phoenix crankshaft, conrods, etc., bills on file. A pre-selector gearbox was fitted while the car was in Germany. The original crash gearbox is included in the sale. CPE 962 has been recorded in the MG Car Club's MMM register, car number 89, since the 1960s, but it should be noted that there is another, part-only, chassis in existence stamped with a similar number, '701 newtons'. Accompanying documentation consists of an old-style continuation logbook, 1950s-1960s, old-style Swansea V5, a quantity of expired MOTS, sundry invoices, the original MG N-type instruction manual to the car, current MO and Swansea V5C. A rare opportunity to acquire a 6-cylinder MG sports car from the 1930s carrying bespoke coachwork that is both handsome and practical.